Attorney Robin has some questions for Brenay, and this time she's asking for receipts. You see, in the latest docket filing, we see a certificate of service for post-judgment interrogatories and post-judgment document requests from the plaintiff to the defendant, i.e. from Akira to Brenay. I have questions and I need receipts in accordance with Rule 5. Well, Feather, what's Rule 5? I'm happy to explain it, but first you must know I am a certified law nerd and a bona fide non-attorney. This is not legal advice. Yes, my roots are greasy. Don't look at them. Focus, Feathy. What's Rule 5? It's not really that big of a deal. That's basically just saying that if you have discovery papers, you have to serve them to the other party. That's not what gives Attorney Robin permission to ask all these questions. That's governed by General Statute 1-352.1 up here. This lovely statute allows a judgment creditor to serve written interrogatories concerning the judgment debtor's property while the judgment remains unpaid and within 3 years after an execution is issued. And unlike ordinary interrogatories, which are generally limited to 50, post-judgment asset interrogatories are not automatically capped at 50, meaning the defendant must answer them fully, in writing, and under oath within 30 days. So now Attorney Robin can ask questions like, hey, where's your income going? What bank accounts do you control? Do you have any payment platforms that you use? Which ones? How many? Let me know. All of them, please. Do you have any businesses, vehicles, investments, assets, or anything that we should know of that could satisfy this judgment? Let me know. Now, we don't know what questions she asked. We may never know. Remember, discovery documents are typically not publicly filed unless they are made part of a motion or a dispute, like we saw in Rule 59 when bank statements were released. They were included with a motion. But I think you can guess. Let me know in the comments what questions you think she asked. Let's have some fun. I have a few, but I'm not sure if they're, really pertaining to the interrogatories. I just have questions like, why? Just in general. Existential questions. Why, Brenay? Why? But believe you me, she's probably asking them and she wants those documents. Speaking of documents, did you see we got 3 more subpoenas in the docket? Yep, as of July 17th, we now have subpoenas to Zelle, Apple, and State Employees Credit Union, I believe? Yeah, that sounds about right. I told y'all in my last video to expect more because there were probably more coming. They were just being uploaded as they were being served or whatnot. So now that brings the total up to 6? PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, State Employees, Apple. Yeah, 6. And just for giggles, I went to the docket to see what the balance is as of July 25th at the making of this video. $1,848,173.21. I am noticing that they split off interest here. $82,082.19 plus a calculated interest of $13,808.22. I'm wondering how much of it is pre-judgment interest versus post-judgment interest. Don't know what I'm talking about? Go all the way to the bottom. I talked about this when I mentioned the interest to begin with. And that's it for now. Let me know what questions you'd be asking in these interrogatories, and I'll be reading them and hopefully engaging with you. I'll catch you in the next one.